Hello everybody and welcome to Haddonfield. In today's episode we are going to be doing a 2-box nickel hunt, boxes 9 and 10 overall of the series. Speaking of the series so far, we've got 50 spots filled out of 69 in our Dansco album. We are starting to get to the point to where we're just needing some more nickels, key dates, and semi-key dates. Hopefully these 2 boxes will bring something that we can at least add or something that we can upgrade into the album. We will always be happy with a war nickel or a buffalo nickel, but we will not know what these rolls will have until we start the hunt. So I'm going to get started and I will bring you guys back on our very first find. Roll number 3 will bring us our first find from the 40s, and that'll be a 1940 from Philadelphia. Roll 5 of box 1 and a few coins in, and we're going to have our first 1946 nickel from Philadelphia. Roll 9 of box 1 is going to bring us another find, a 1941. This time from San Francisco. Roll 11 is going to bring us another nickel from 1940 from Philadelphia. Roll 13 of box 1 is going to bring us our first nickel from 1947 from San Francisco. Same exact roll, and I'm bringing you guys back in because we have our oldest find of the hunt so far, 1939, Philadelphia. So we will scope it to see for that notched R, and I do not see it or any doubling, but we will put that on the board as our oldest find and get right back to the hunt. Roll 17, second to last coin of the roll, is going to give us a 1947 from Philadelphia. Very next roll, roll 18 of box 1 is going to bring us 2 finds. The first one being a 1948 from Denver. And I saw it peeking out back here. Another 1940 from Philadelphia. Same exact roll. It's going to bring us another find from the 40s, a 1949 from San Francisco. Better date. Roll 18 of box 1 is going to bring us another 1948 from Denver. Roll 21 is going to bring us another 1940 nickel. This time from Denver. Roll 22 is going to bring us another find, a 1942. This is the transition nickel. It does not seem to be silver. Usually these are from Philadelphia. We're going to hope that it has a Denver mint mark. And yes, it does. It's a 1942 Denver non-war nickel. Lower mintage on that. We will happily take that, put it on the board, and get right back to the hunt. Roll 24 of box 1, and I was halfway through the roll, and I flattened them out, and I seen it pop out right back here. We have our first war nickel of the hunt, and that is a 1943 from San Francisco. Extremely happy to have that. Hopefully the box is starting to heat up and we can find a few more of those, but we won't know until we get back into it, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Halfway through the box, roll 25. We're starting to go through it, spread it out just a little bit more, and peeking out right there in the back, I believe that is a 1939. Hopefully this one will have a mint mark on it. It does not, but we will put that under the scope. And I do not see the notch on the R or any other doubling anywhere else. Of course, I can weigh that up just to make sure it's not a Henning nickel, but we'll go ahead and put that up there with the other one and get right back to the hunt. Roll 34 of box 1 is going to bring us a few finds. One is going to be this 1993 20 Roppin from Switzerland foreign coin. First one, put that up there. And the second will be a 1947 from San Francisco. Roll 36 is going to bring us another nickel from 1949. This time it is from Denver. Well, we are on roll 39, and we're going to have two back-to-back 1941s, just a few coins in. First 1941 will be a San Francisco. And the second one, which seems to be in really good condition. Got some gunk on the back, but that's a 1941 from Denver. Roll 40, we have another 1939. No mint mark, so we will check that for the Henning notch and the R. It is not there. We're also going to look for any doubling. Not seeing any, but we will happily take it, put that to the next one, and get right back to the hunt. Roll 41, and we're going to have another 1940. This time from San Francisco, and that gives us the full PD and S from 1940. Roll 43, and we have another 1940 nickel. And it's another one from San Francisco. Roll 46, and this is going to give us a few finds. First one's going to be a 1941 from Philadelphia. The second one's towards the back. 1947, also from Philadelphia. And then while I got you here, right here, a 1959 from Denver. Roll 48 is going to bring us another 1949 from Philadelphia. Last roll of box 1 and last coin. It was an ender. It is a 1940 from Philadelphia. But while I got you guys here, that box was full of finds, a total of 45 finds, not including this really nice 1962 nickel. I'm going to check that against the album once we're done with the hunt. But a total of 45 finds. We were able to get a full set PD and S from 1940 and a full PD and S set from 1949. Real happy about that 1949 S semi-key date. We also did get one war nickel and three 1939s. What an awesome box. I'll bring up box 2, and I'll see you guys when we have our very first find with box 2. Well, it seems like box 2 is going to pick up right where box 1 left off with 3 finds, one being a really dirty 1989 penny, the second being a 1948 from Denver, and a 1941 from Philadelphia. Roll 3 of box 2 is going to bring us a 1941, not in very good condition, but it is a 1941 from San Francisco. Roll 8 of box 2 is going to bring us another 1947 from San Francisco. Same exact roll, and we have another 1942 transition year from Philadelphia. Just over halfway through box 2, roll 26 is going to give us a 1940, and that'll be from Philadelphia. Roll 31 of box 2, and we have another 1941 from Philadelphia. Roll 38 of box 2, another 1941 from Philadelphia. Roll 40 of box 2, 1946 from Philadelphia. Roll 42 of box 2, 1948 from Denver. Roll 44 of box 2 is going to bring us another 1939 Jefferson nickel. I'm wondering if this one has, and it does. This is a 1939 Denver. We'll put that right up there. Nice to have that on the board and get right back to the hunt. Roll 45 is going to bring us another nickel from 1948. Not in the best condition, but it is a 1948 from Philadelphia. We will happily take it and get right back to the hunt. Roll 49 of box 2 is going to give us a couple of finds. The first one being a 1947 from San Francisco and a 1941 from Philadelphia. Well, we just finished with box 2 of the hunt. While it did bring us an additional 25 finds to put on the board, no war nickels, but it did bring us that 1939 from Denver, low mintage that we're probably going to need for the album. Box 1 did bring us that war nickel. Those are the two best finds that we were able to get besides that 1949S, which is also going to go in the album. Speaking of which, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to check what we do have against the album to see how many upgrades and how many additions we will have for our album. Once I'm done with that, I'll bring you guys back in for a quick look at the books and a quick recap. After comparing the coins to the album, we were able to slot an additional 4. So we have 54 out of 69 spots filled. We also did get 3 upgrades. The 1940 from San Francisco, if I can find it. Yeah, the 1940 from San Francisco, the 1941 from Denver, and that 1962 Philadelphia, all upgraded. What we did add was that 1939 from Denver. I'm really happy about that. That 1942 from Denver, non-war nickel as well. The 1949S, which is a semi-key date up here. And that 1952 from Denver. We, some reason, did not have that one. Now we do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these hunts as much as I am. And if you are, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, happy hunting.